what we need to do is try to scrape out anything loose, you know? Try to kind of widen the crack almost, so the caulking can go in better. Show all these cracks. Okay, now that the surface has all been cleaned and scraped out, I'm just going to go ahead and fill these cracks. This is a good exterior 40-year caulking. And just gonna go down and fill that real quick. And then I'm gonna come over it with like a sponge, a wet sponge, and really get all the excess off of the surface of the wall. Again, if this was just a textured stucco, it's much easier. You can just use the caulking itself and kind of go like that, and you'll get the texture in there pretty good. But with this smooth wall, it's hard to fix these cracks. And I'll tell you what, we're lucky that this wall is already painted, because if it was a smooth texture coat that was a color coat, not painted, well then it's really hard to fix the cracks without it showing. But since it was already previously painted, we just need to make it look smooth. Okay, so fix that up with the sponge. Just like that. Okay, and then this is the product I was talking about. It's called MH, Ready Patch. Okay, so the MH is dried, and now what we're going to do is sand it. Have this electric sander here, so hopefully it doesn't take off too much, but if not, we can use a sanding block. Okay, so I'm back with a sanding block, sanding sponge. We use these a lot for drywall. This is an all-purpose general one, but a fine grit one. And that way I can polish it out and make sure that it's feathered out real nicely and you can't feel the edges and stuff. And that works really good. So I don't know if you can see this, but right here I can feel where it's not feathered out to the paint. So all that needs to get sanded down to where you can't feel it. Okay, as you can see, we're painting now. We did primer before we painted it. Like, we just spot primered the areas that had the cracks. And then we put the finish coat of paint on there. And as you can see, well, or you can't see any of the cracks. It's like perfect. So very smooth. Like when the caulking dries, even if you get it flat, the caulking will indent when it dries. So that's why I feather over it with that MH, get that perfectly smooth. And let's see how close I can get, but I don't know if you could tell or not, but there is no signs of cracks on there anymore. So hope this helps. Give the video a thumbs up, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.